Okay, so first of all, that's the choosing the name of the characters. We'll just go with the default names. This is plot, nobody cares. It's like, oh, Gaia, which is the name of the power in this game. Gaia is very strong, and some people have very strong Gaia. Hope Filthy Blessing is still running. Yeah, I'm not sure. These games are kind of work differently, but we'll see, maybe. Gotta remember that I actually have to mash for this game. And that one weird sound isn't part of the game, it's just me accidentally pressing a certain button. And I gotta get used to this menu, because this menu is completely different. Okay, so first of all, first thing, we control Yuri, which is our protagonist boy. First thing we do, attack speed fast. Then we leave our hometown, where we were raised by demons, or beasts as they're known in this game. First thing we gotta do is talk to a beast so we can get some money. He decided to talk to us, which is even better. He left, so maybe not so good. Alright. We'll try a second time. Okay, I'll say no this time. Yes, also didn't work. Okay, so here's the thing. So if you saw my last Bible 1 runs, you know that usually these games work on a decision tree graph. So what you say, usually, if you say the same thing every single time, you get the same result. It's just how it works. But in this game, you don't really pay too much attention to the options, and you just kind of mash A and hope it works. There's some lines that I'm like looking out for, because I know that if I say yes or no, they'll attack me. But except for those, I kind of just mash A and hope that it gets that screen. So compared to the other game, where if you had all the correct dialogue options, they join you. In this game, you also have the option to ask for money or for an item. So what I did there was talk to one demon so we could get some money, because we'll need some mana seeds, which are healing items, for when we'll be grinding, which is just after doing this first war part. So we head into this town, we talk to this guy called Larsa, and he's just chilling there with his girlfriend, has some plans. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what's going on with the plot too much, but nobody cares about the plot. These two kids really care about trees, and we'll help them with their tree dealing business later. For now, we just introduce ourselves or something, and now this girl is trying to give us an item, and she'll send hippies. Yeah, that's totally it. She'll send us on a quest to go defeat this one demon that lives in a cave near here. So what we'll do is, first of all, we'll buy healing items over here. We got money because we talked to that one demon, as I said. This is enough. And now that boy Larsa will join us, because he's very excited about beating up demons, pretty much. So there he is. Now what we're going to do is, we received one item, but we don't have enough space to receive both the item and the equipment that we want to equip. So Larsa is equipping some shit we wanted, because we're more important than him. So we're going to transfer it to us. And menuing here is very interesting. And now we equip all the items. These are the ones that we got from the house, those chests that I opened, if you remember that. And now the one that we got from Larsa. So in this game, you'll see characters that are not the protagonist dying all the time. That's normal. That's almost to be expected. And now we're ready to face any demon that comes across. No demons want to face us. That is okay. So first thing we're gonna do, we enter this cave. This is a cave where the one demon we gotta defeat is. Okay, and we got one fight. We'll just auto through these fights. And then we will assign points. So first of all, we need 1 point into speed, and then we'll put the rest of our points into strength till level 6. We want to be level 6 before the boss fight, and now we got an egg. And egg is something that also they didn't really exist in the other game, but they're in this game and they're extremely useful. So if you are familiar with eggs in Pokemon, how they work is you got an egg, you walk around with it, you like walk a certain amount of steps and then they hatched, right? Eggs in this game work a bit differently. Basically, walking around with them isn't enough. In fact, it doesn't really do anything. They don't care if you're walking around with them. What you need to do is you need to summon them in battle, basically put them in danger, and show that you love them. This will sound very vague. What does show that you love them mean? So we have to put them in battle. They're extremely vulnerable, so all the enemies will try to attack them because they're eggs. And you need to protect them. So not only, you know, usually in games when you defend, you can only defend yourself. In this game you can defend both yourself and other characters, whoever you choose to defend. So if you choose to defend the egg, he'll feel loved. And after you take a certain amount of damage, for every hit that you take for the egg, he gains the XP. No, not XP. He gains HP. That's equivalent to the it's equivalent to the amount of damage they dealt on you. So if you after he, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not dying, sorry. After you defend him from a certain amount of damage, he'll hatch. But here's the thing. Because eggs are so vulnerable, most enemies will aim to hit them, you know, to hurt them. But more importantly, if they're hit and have already received some HP, they'll lose the HP they gained. But if they're at 1 HP, they won't lose anymore. What that means is they're a shield. So if you put them in the front of the battle, the enemies will aim at the egg, and you won't receive any damage. They're a shield, and they're the best shield you can get in any game. And that's the best egg mechanic that any game has to offer. Okay, so this fight is the first fight. You can kinda die to it if you're not too careful, so I will be careful. Because first of all you use some magic attacks, and then after that you kinda just auto all the time and hope he doesn't kill you. Yeah, it's egg abuse, and it's so useful. I'll play it safe. Okay, so I'll put all my points into strength so we could survive this. And now we just keep hitting him. Please don't kill me. Okay, we made it. He almost killed us there. Oh! Almost died again. Okay, there you go. No, I'll never actually hatch the eggs. The entire time we'll be collecting eggs and we'll be using them as shields. It's great. It's the best mechanic in the game, for sure. Okay, so that's the first fight. We survived it. Cool. We go back into this town to inform everybody that the demon has been defeated, but there's a sage here talking about how soldiers have, you know, been plaguing the cave, the demon caves, and one of the demon caves is the one where we grew up, so we have to go back to our hometown and fight him. Fight the one soldier that's there. And I feel like I still have mana seeds. I have one. I'll heal, so I can use the aroma. Scrambled eggs in their shells. Yeah, pretty much. In fact, hatching one of the eggs is probably the biggest mistake you can do. It's the worst thing that can happen. You accidentally defending one of the eggs. because they're such valuable shields. There's nothing like them. Okay, so there it is. We'll go back into this cave, fight the soldier. Also try not to die. Also important that we don't die. We just auto and try not to die pretty much, as I said. As you see, like, Larsa is dead, we just leave him to be dead. We don't really care. He's not that important. He doesn't deal a lot of damage. Okay, so the soldier is dead. We've defeated him. And now we just leave. That's all we had to do. Okay, now he, like, Larsa revives from the dead and leaves the party. So we go back into this place. There's this one merchant that's like trying to do something. What's SL trying to do again? I think he has some problem with his co-workers or something and comes help us. Trying to find something. What matters is that he joins us. We appreciate him joining. So we'll take him along. So compared to Lost Bible 1, where, you know, you have vast amount of land and then you have sea, but in, like, you don't really go through the sea. The sea is only there to separate the sections of the game, and you gotta go through the Shrine of Hypnosis that teleports you to other parts of the map to actually get to those parts. But in this game you have boats, and we'll go through the boats. That's pretty much it. Okay, so for now we're just escaping from all encounters, trying to get to this one village, which is where Esau was trying to go. Esau is the dude that joined us. Still escape from encounters. We're heading to this one town so we can bookmark it, because we'll be teleporting here and like coming here a lot to walk around through this area. And now that one town over there is the village that we're trying to go to. Okay, we're heading to this house, and then Esau calls us that we gotta go into this other town. So we'll go to the other town. I think the biggest reason why this game is longer than Lost Bible 1 is just that there's a lot more story going on, a lot of having to go through these sounds, having to do all of these plot points, and that's really not a thing in Lost Bible 1. In Lost Bible 1, on the other hand, the biggest time loss is having to grind for like 20 minutes. If we had the X shields in Lost Bible 1, then that would be like a 15-minute speedrun. Okay, there's the town. So remember the hippies, you know, the tree people? They say that they want to go get some water from a lake that's up north, but in order to go there, we need a key to go for like a cave. So we need to go back to that one town we've just been to get the key, so that then we could go to the cave, get the water, come back here. But first of all, I'm going to buy some of these sylph wings, which can basically, it's basically like teleport, so we don't have to walk around all the time. It's both safer and faster, a lot faster. Alright. So remember the town that we bookmarked? That's why. This is why. Heading here. Alright. First of all, we're going to this house because we need an item to reset the moon. Believe it or not, this game has moon cycles. But that will only play a part much later into the run. So now we're going back into this house that we were trying to go into before SL stopped us, because this is basically a library. It might be a research laboratory. I've never actually read the name of the location. But these guys have the key to the cave. You remember the whole plot? Yeah. So we'll come here, pick up the key. Get the key from this guy. Give him to SL. I've just realized I didn't really update the title or the name, like the game category. I'll try to do that while speedrunning, because for now we're not really doing a lot. Actually, I don't need to sofling here. It's really a lot like a traditional RPG, yeah, isn't it? It's an old game. It's a 1993 game, so still has a lot of that old game plot. Like, oh, come here, do this fetch quest, and come back here, do this other thing. Stream information. Okay, now we have the key, and we'll come get these guys, because they will be happy to know that we're willing to help them in their get the water quests. Also Zodia. This guy, Zodia, is really strong. He's the strongest character we currently have. Okay, so now we need better armor. So I'm hoping that I have some decent amount of money. If not, I'll have to sell a bunch of it. Okay, so first of all, we sell our armor, the one that we had on. Sell this as well. I'll be using that item, so I'll take this. Fuck. Mistake. Okay. There you go. And now I need a lot more money, so I guess I'm selling things. I'll sell the sword, and that's enough. So now for our guy, we'll buy this heat sword, and we'll buy the iron armor. And turns out it wasn't enough. I don't actually know how to do the math, so I'll have to come here and sell this. Now it's enough. Fuck. Keep forgetting that you can actually pull up the menu if you're facing them. Not this. Equip. Equip all of this equipment. And now reorder the party so people other than our guy are at the front so that he doesn't die. Because now we'll need to grind to level 15. You need to grind to level 15 because we need Trumpa, which is the teleport spell. So we'll start taking encounters. Oh, and obviously now we're going to go through the cave, do the whole thing, you know. These are actually kind of dangerous, so I won't take this fight. Okay, here's a cave. Use the key. And now, in this section, we need to get this one demon called a Boggle. And I'm hoping I'm level 10, because if I'm not level 10, I can't get the Boggle. And it's this one. No. Yes. I'm a good guy. Please speak my friend. There you go. He's very strong. And in this run, we use a thing that could be very easily described as a cheat. And this is actually allowed. And what this cheat does is that it allows you to use basically a magic spell without spending any MP. And this guy's the runs. Have, protect, and then you. And this is very useful because magic spells in this game are extremely busted. And if you get to use them without spending any MP, you don't really have to go around buying partners or any item that recovers MP. And I think I'm okay just doing this. So now here is the perfect place to grind to level... What? Level... Where? Let me reorder the party. Level 15. We'll do our best to do so. I'm hoping I still have enough for one... I don't have enough for one diorama. I think I've spent all of my items. Yeah, I'll just have to defend. And as you can see, the egg is taking all of the damage because the egg is very strong and very useful. Okay, now Lost Bible to Lost Bible. Okay, this guy leveling up is actually pretty useful because he just got a healing spell. So I'm going to heal up our party, especially the protagonist, who's the most important, obviously. Okay, the rest can survive on their own. We'll keep taking encounters. Okay, Zodia died, that's fine. I'm trying to type while trying not to die. Last Bible 2. That's Yuri. This is definitely the longest grinding session. After that, most other grinding is like... Grinding is really not that hard compared to this one part of the game where you have to be careful not to die, you have to be careful that nobody really dies, while at the same time trying our hardest to get to level 15, because it's very useful to get there as quickly as possible. Oof. I'm not sure, maybe I should reorder the party and put Yuri on the... not on the front line. And you don't really have enough MP, because so this will be the last encounter that I'll take. Just hoping that I don't die. After this, we'll just run away from encounters. Okay, still remember what we're here to do. We're here to get the water, you know, so that we can water the plants, because of those guys who are currently there, but they still know what they want to do. So come here, get some money. We're almost at the one point where you can get water from the lake. There it is. There you go. So now Cloud comes here, gets water. Join us again. I'll give this to you, Cloud. Where are you? Actually, never mind. Sure. I'll take it. Okay, so now we bought all those seal things because we need to escape from here. Then go back to Ebra. This didn't choose the game that I want. Megami Tensei. First of all, we'll heal. And then we'll go talk to Cloud. She joined us. So, now we're going to this. Now we're finally done with this weird side quest. I've managed to somehow update the title. And now we're heading to an actual fight. So what we want to do is we'll head into the secret base where one of the real bad guys is working. Multitasking god. And over there we need to go and get this one guy who's being like held accosted by the bad guys. And coming back from there. Alright, first of all we need to take this boat. I forgot about the boat. Never forget about the boat. It's an important part of this game. So we take the boat. and then we'll head through the secret base. You see that one soldier? That one that's right at like the entrance? He's the one we gotta fight. And last time I did this, I died to that one fight because I wasn't paying attention. And this time I'll do it manually so that I don't die, because autoing can be a bit dangerous. And this is Magoku, by the way. This is the one split we're on. This is called the Magoku's base, which is close to Magoku City, which is the city we'll go to later. Okay, so we rescued these guys. Told them about what's going on. Yeah, so the thing that I was mentioning that was a cheat. Usually auto just attacks like normal attack that requires using a weapon, or you know, for demons just manually attacking. But when you use this one cheat, which is, you know, intended, it was added to the game, but it's a cheat nonetheless. Auto also uses magic attacks, and that's basically like how we're going to be using auto. And as you can see, the magic attacks is really strong. I shouldn't have Yuri on the front line. So, like, for someone who's never seen this game, like most other games from this time, you have like the entire party listed from top to bottom, but it's actually organized in front line and like back line. The front line is the first 3 guys, the back line is the last 3 guys. So having a character on the front line makes it very vulnerable to attacks, like it's happening right now. He keeps attacking the protagonists, but somehow he survives. I think attacking manually really is the best option here, so we don't die. You know, we survived. Alright, we did what I had to do. We rescued the guys. These guys will now inform some sages about like the whole demons fighting people situation that's going on in the world. But we need like one item that the sages want, so we're going to a cave to get that one item. So that's where we're going right now. Okay, there's a cave. This isn't the actual cave that we want. This is just a tunnel, pretty much. The encounter rate is kind of annoying me. I should be taking more enemies because I'm still not at 15, but I'll take them inside the cave after this guy. Actually, you gotta say no. I keep saying yes. Fucking dialogue boxes torment me across games. Okay, so this time I'll reorder the party. Magic, you defend yourself, and I will heal. So thankfully these soldiers are extremely vulnerable to like magic attacks, so we can keep doing this. Whoa, that was a strong attack. But he should be close to dying. Another one, we'll heal, got diorama for a reason. If Cloud dies, nobody cares, not important. More points into speed. We need a lot of points into speed. So we'll be assigning them for a while. Level 14, so we're close to 15, but not there yet. So I'll try defeating these guys. Hopefully they're weak to Buffalo. They seem to be. Okay, attack these. You can defend yourself. I'll heal Claw so she keeps in the front line. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have healed. Now Boggle is vulnerable. No, I don't think I have enough. Oh no, the Boggle decided to talk to us. That's pretty funny. That's the same encounter. I'll risk it. Yeah, that's dangerous. Okay, Yuri, don't die. You have Medea. I'll defend. Okay, cool. Keep Medeaing while I'll keep attacking. And hopefully we kill him. In one hit. This is a monk-ass situation. Guess I gotta just attack. I gotta be ready to run away. Oof. And he has a lot of HP. I feel like he can't be far away from Lino dying. Alright, there you go. Well, unfortunately we died, so we just have to keep going. Hopefully we run away from encounters now. It's more important that we get the item. We can just death warp to the place. Oh wait, right, of course you can get any items. Okay, we'll just death warp out of here, as we don't really have any other way of making it out of here. Okay, y'all are all revived. I need to transfer this item from you to you. At least we're back where we want to be. Is Boggle alive? I don't think it'll be. Yeah, it is. Okay. At least we got the item. We went to the place. And now we go and talk to the sages. We get this letter. so we can head into this other place where, you know, the rest of the plot continues. I'm not sure if I need to come here. Okay, no, we don't. Never mind. Let's forget that happened. And here we go. Okay, so we're still not level 15. So we'll need to use our last Sylph Wing to transfer to Shidon. Take the first boat and head to a temple. Now, in this temple we'll meet the heroine, pretty much, of this game, called Safia. That's pretty much all the exciting things that will happen here. First we gotta go into this other temple, give the letter that we just received to this one sage over here. He reads the letter, gets very alarmed, leaves. We also leave. Because we gotta go into the temple. Not the temple, the tower. We've just gone to the temple. No encounter is pretty good. This is Safia. Now we start getting encounters. So it could be useful getting one of those guys, so I might try getting one. If he attacks us, it's not a good sign. Okay, this is still Safia. And now, Earthquake. This is Ganzu, which is another character which we'll find later. Big Earthquake. Everybody leaves to see what's going to happen, what's happening. That guy warps because he's too cool to walk like everybody else. We head back into this town. Talk to you. And now Safia joins us. And now I need to get Trumpa because I need to Trumpa to Magok, the town, not the base. I'm not sure how much EXP away I am, but hopefully not a lot. So I'll head back to the tower, defeat some enemies, get Trumpa, and then Trumpa. So first of all, let me summon our boy Boggle. I think it's Boggle. Safia, then Yuri. Okay. Clau and Zodia will be leaving us just as we get to Magoku, so it's fine that they die. Oh, I have a feeling that. Okay, there you go. That should be enough. It is enough. There you go, Trumpa. Okay, cool. 15. Trumpa to Magoku. There's Magoku. There it is. Heading to the sound, right? Just as I said, they leave us right away. Have things to do. We have things to do, so it's fine. We need to head into this temple because Magoku is where the leader of basically the people who have Gaia, which is like the superpower, is. So we're going here, we don't see him, then as soon as we're leaving they arrive. So we head further inside, try to talk to him. It's this sage over here. But as we talk to him, he arrests us because he sees it as a threat. So we try to leave, but our key is broken. Thankfully this dude helps us out, and we just go. Prison Break season, Lost Bible 2. Alright, now we leave, we head back in here because we gotta go buy some weapons. Hopefully we have enough money because we died. And you know, I didn't know where the weapon store was. When we died we lose half of our money, which is a lot of money. So we'll see. We have barely enough money. But thankfully we had enough. We don't have enough to revive Safia though, so she'll have to remain there, unfortunately. And now, you, we Trumpa to Ceylon again. Take another boat to a different, where am I going? To a different place. And soon enough we'll be getting our second egg, which is very exciting, because everybody likes the eggs. Yo Soma, runs were okay. I did one that died and did a second one where I PB'd. Got a PB in Chaos. I still haven't tweeted it out because I switched immediately to this, to Lost Bible 2. So now I'm trying to do a run of this. This is Lost Bible 2, it's the sequel to that one game, Lost Bible, that I ran. This one has a lot more characters and story, so it's a bit longer. So yeah, right now I'm trying to go into this cave. I also need to get a sylph. That is a sylph. Sylph, thankfully, are a lot easier to get in this game than they are in the so I've made a mistake. In SMT1. Oh my, am I? Yeah, I've met you. Yeah, I'm Yuri. Okay, cool. She knew us. She joins us. Sylph. Alright, if you know, Boggle. If Boggle was strong for the first part of the game, Sylph is busted. Sylph also has that Buffalo attack, but she has a lot more magic power, so she's really strong, and she'll be very useful. And they didn't let me leave, so now I'm getting attacked, and Boggle died, which isn't great. I'll head into that one town, I'll heal. Maybe I'll talk to Azumi there. Maybe not. Where's the... Okay, there's a secret cave here where there's a second egg. So we'll get the second egg. And this is... what's this? Yeah, can't sell this, so it's not useful. Got a copy of Strange Journey plus the OST for $100 on eBay. Someone bid it like really close to your max at the last minute. That's a good deal. That's a good deal though. Strange Journey plus OST. Okay, I'll make sure to summon everything. So, summoning the second egg, I'm summoning Self. And I'll be equipping all the items. I kind of just have to heal right now. And I'll sell the other items that I haven't used. Wait, where do I sell? Here. I'll sell so I can get some more money. So I can revive Safia, who's very dead right now. Might as well revive Balo as well, as I have the money to spare. Second copy, gotta get 7 more to beat Filthy's world record. Gotta grind some Maka. Yeah, it will be hard to beat Filthy's world record, let me tell you. I don't know why he wants so many copies, but you know. I think he's gonna build an official Strange Journey museum where he'll display all of his Strange Journey copies. It's the only thing that makes sense. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Alright, we're heading to the town. We thankfully got some money, so we managed to heal everybody. And now Esau will join us. But he will be a lot stronger, which is good. It's good when characters join us and they're automatically leveled up. Now we need to go and beat up this one guy over here at the top. Okay. We got one extra weapon, so we could give one to Esau, so we'll give it. It's this one. Equip it on him. Not this. I accidentally unequipped something. And now let me reorder the party, so it's Safia and Esau at the top. No, actually, where's Egg and then Esau, Safia, Yuri, Soph. We'll just auto. Unfortunately, magic doesn't really work against this boss fight, so we gotta attack him manually. And I'm going to heal up Esau because he's basically our strongest hitter. There you go. Soundtrack slaps. I love the soundtrack of this game. It's really good. Get some extra money. And now we traport to leave. Now we traport back into the one town we came through. Where is it? Kuros. So, most importantly, we have our second egg. That's basically the most important part of that one section of the game. We have another egg. It's another shield. And now we'll take this road from Tyros so we can head into the next section of the game. And in this next section of the game, we gotta grind some more, which isn't great. Nobody likes grinding. It's kind of dangerous, but it has to be done. So first of all, we gotta take another boat just so we can bookmark the town. And it's this one, right? Should be this one. It's this one, okay. It's not that one. I took the wrong boat. I had a feeling. Okay. I think we can trapboard here, so we haven't really lost any time. But we took the wrong boat. I wasn't sure if it was the top one or the bottom one. Apparently, it was the top one. Okay, now we bookmarked the town, so we can trapboard here later. We just gotta head up, head back down. Take the boat again. Lots of boat travels. Okay, so we leave this town, which isn't even a town, it's more like a port. And now we start grinding. So we have to be careful not to die, mostly. We thankfully can use magic attacks against these enemies. I'll actually summon the other demon that has magic attacks, so we'll attack a lot. We'll have more attack power. Safia dying is standard, I'll heal her. There's a healing spot near the next boss fight. Because the next fights are pretty dangerous. So we have to be careful. So we're level 16. Ideally we should get to level 18, 17 is fine. Boss is pretty cool though. Especially like the third game is a lot more developed. It's like a completely different experience. The third game really looks like a Dragon Quest game, to be honest. So if you like Dragon Quest, I can only recommend it. I'm actually not sure if this is doing any damage. So I'm going to stop auto. I think this demon is actually strong against magic attacks. There you go. Did it summon another? I swear that turned into a 2. Okay, that's 18. No more grinding. Heading to this cave. So in this game, Magnetite, instead of... You don't really need Magnetite to summon demons. No management like that. Magnetite is like some chunks that you can get. Chunks is the best way I can describe it. And you can trade them for items in those demon nests. So I traded for one that can stun boss fights, which will be very useful in one, probably the most dangerous fight. But that's still a ways to go. That one I'll actually need to save before to make sure the item hits. Heal up, revive Safia. Safia keeps dying. Heal up everybody. Now, 2 boss fights coming up are actually kind of dangerous, so we'll do our best not to die. So these guys have kidnapped a lot of demons, one of them being the one demon that raised us, because we were raised by demons, in case you missed that, which is Soul Lion. Soul Lion? Soul Lion? Soul Lion? No idea how it's pronounced, but it's the one that's like the mixture of Orpheus and Cerberus. So we rescue him, and he reveals that Larsa, the one dude who helped us like in the beginning, is actually a bad guy. And now he's like, ah, you found out about the truth. I wasn't actually trying to like search for peace between demons and, you know, demons and humans. And he gets angry and leaves. And now over here is the big guy, the big bad guy, the Gaia Master. But in order to get through him, we need to defeat these dudes. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to reorder my party, so we don't have Yuri on the front line. We have Safia on the front line, then we have Yuri, then you have Soph and Boggle. Then we'll just use a lot of magic. Stop auto every single time we need to heal, and that's it. Because we're using 4 of the buffalo attacks, we do a lot of damage. But these fights are very dangerous. I say these fights because there's one coming up right after this one. Okay, that's one. That's level 19. Then here comes the next one. Okay, that's the guy Master leaving. He's very angry. He summoned another demon to fight us. Same strategy. Okay, we'll just defend with Safia, use the Arama, and then use the magic attacks. I'm just taking this second to read through my notes to make sure I don't mess up anything. Okay, do the same thing again. They decided both to attack Safia again, so yo, Zakte, thank you for the 3-month streak. That's crazy. Thank you very much for the subscription. Finally call one of your streams. Yeah, like I saw you were subbed, but I never seen you around, so I didn't really know how to thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much, dude. Okay, now we got our 3rd egg. That's the best possible thing we could have gotten. So we'll return the Boggle. We'll summon the 3rd egg. We'll reorder the party. Yuri, Safia, that's it, and we'll teleport. Okay, so now we'll teleport to Goku, which is that one town that we went and grabbed the boat, and then I grabbed the wrong boat, went to the wrong town, you know the thing. Now we actually go into this town. We need to get this one item from this dude that's in this house over here. And we're going to buy some better equipment. More equipment, better equipment. Very important, as you might imagine. Okay, here it is. Weapon. Oh, I missed the entrance. Let's not mention that. And now, we're trying to get some... okay, so I need to sell... What do I need to sell? Heat sword shield. I need to buy 2 of those. Okay. Buy this. I sell this rather. Okay. And now, need to buy this weapon that I'll equip on... Wait, not this. On Hero, which is a pretty strong weapon. I'll need to use for the next boss fight. And then I'll buy this armor that I'll give to another character for a fight later in the game. Basically the first real boss fight. And now for the... I'm going to... again, I'm going to need to grind. And for that I'm going to stock up on some healing items and some items. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, I'm past Gizu, I forgot to split. Whoops. Okay, so now we're just heading to a cave. I feel like everything that goes on in this game is in a cave. For now, I can't really grind against these enemies because they're too strong. They will kill me. Even with the free egg barrier, they're still too strong. So we'll just take this cave, enter here. This is basically a tunnel, not really a cave. Next one's a cave though. Talk to this guy. We'll show that we have the 1 item we got from that dude. Now I need to reset the moon, because I'm going to do a moon manipulation that I'll likely fail, because I'm not very good at it. But I'm going to try to do it anyway, for the boss fight that's after this one. Alright. So, in this cave coming up, we're going to face all enemies except for Zenki and Goki, which happen to be boss fights in SMT1. But in this game we won't face them because they kill us. And we're trying not to get killed. These guys are good. These guys don't kill us. Actually, he managed to hit us past the free egg barrier somehow, so that's not ideal. But we got all of those items for a reason. So we'll just use them if needed. Okay. So now we're going to be grinding on the way to a boss fight coming up and back from the boss fight. We need to get to level 24 so we can get a demon after, after we leave this cave. This demon will be essential to Gaia, the one demon that's on the splits. Currently level 20, so a ways to go still. Okay, we can take this fight. No Zenki or Goki. So in terms of this run, grinding is definitely the most boring part because you're kind of just waiting for auto to end. Can't really do much except for that. Okay, these are Zenki and Goki. They look very different from SMT1. And the biggest difference is that we don't fight them at all. As I said, they're too dangerous. There they are again. Very different indeed. Yeah, the sprites in this game, because this game was made by a different company, It wasn't made by Atlas. It was published by Atlas, but it was made by Multimedia something. I think that's what they call multimedia interface. Multimedia intelligence might be what it's called. So like all of the sprites are completely different. The design of the characters is very different. Even the inspiration for them is different. The mechanics are different. It's barely a Megami Tensei game, but it's still a Megami Tensei game because of the references and because of the demons, pretty much. Okay, so for this fight again, we just auto. We rely on the Buffalo. This is Goki. Okay, cool. We leveled up, level 21. We'll have to do some fights though. That's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. That actually might mess up our moon minute. We'll see. Having to do extra fights. We'll see how many we get. But again, the moon manipulation isn't that important. It makes the fight slightly easier, but it doesn't make or break the game like in some other SMT runs. Like Akira, like SMTF Akira, if you don't get the right moon cycle or moon age, you're like you don't win the fight. You just don't win the fight. While in this game, it's like, oh, it takes like 3 turns longer. Okay, we can also take this fight. This is also fine. Okay, that's 22. Yeah. Safia also leveled up. Cool. Cool, cool. We're actually getting some good encounters. That saves us a lot of time. So after this, we head into, in my opinion, one of the most fun fights of the game, which is the Gaia fight, but weak. Because Gaia, this is the first Gaia fight. There's 2 Gaia fights. The first one is Gaia, but he's a lot weaker because it's like a pre-fight. And then he's also the final boss, which is why, no, 2 splits, Gaia but weak, Gaia. The other time that I tried to run this, I got too tired after this fight, so I stopped. So I didn't actually get to the final boss. So we'll hopefully get there today. We should. I still want to do some SMT2 after this. I should have time. It's still only 6 PM, so. I'm so glad I got a run right away. Now I have so much time to like chill. Not have to worry. Okay, that's Zenki, we can fight Zenki. So now we just walk around. Ah, stop throwing me Zenki. You know, I was getting better encounters in those stairs. I'll just stay here. That's Goki. No Goki. That's Zenki and Goki. Alright, game. I get it. Alright, thank you. Alright. Have we made it to 23? I don't remember. Hopefully. No, I think only Safia has made it to 23. Yeah, okay, 23 now. If we get some good encounters, it's only like 2 fights. 2 or 3. Actually, this is a good time for me to tweet out the time that I got, so I'm going to do that. Alright, 800. It was like 1000 something to level up to 24, if I saw that correctly, so 2 more fights, I'll guess. Yeah, 1 more. As you can see, the egg barrier is extremely useful, as we barely get hit. Unfortunately for the Gaia fight, you can't use the egg barrier because we'll have a lot of humans in our party, so there's not enough space for all the eggs, which is why you can't auto through it. That's 24. And now we're out of here. Finally. So now we need to get as though this hasn't taken enough time, we'll go back to Goku and we'll walk around this town until we get this encounter that we need to recruit, which is the reason why we got to 24, because you need to be level 24 to recruit it. We need to get an encounter because he... Oh, there it is. No, never mind. I thought it was it. I mistook the animation. Gaia, like the dude that we were going to fight, is strong against most magic spells, which deal like the most damage against him. But if we get like this one demon has one of the attacks that we can use against him. So most party members have ice attacks. Yuri, the protagonist, is the only one that has fire attacks. And Senko, which is the demon that we're going to get, has basically Zanma. And we keep getting the same fucking encounter. Can I please get a Senko? There it is. Okay, let's get it now, hopefully. Time for reading. I don't want... No. Yeah, I like it. I do need you. Thankfully, I'm getting better at reading Japanese. Okay, now, remember the one boat that I took that one time that I shouldn't have taken because I took the wrong boat? I'll be taking that one now. And now we're headed for the Gaia fire, the first one. Okay, we just need to escape from all of these encounters. We're headed to the forest village, as it's known, where Gaia works. Here we find Claw. Hi Claw. She warns us about Gaia, how we need to go and defeat it. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Here's Zodia. Where's Claw? There is Zodia somewhere. And now we just head for the dungeon. Thankfully we bought all of those items, so we can heal and recover MP as much as we want. Hopefully we have enough. We should have enough. If not, the fight might take a little longer, but because of the MP cheat, we'll never get stuck, because Senko is there to help us. Alright, there's Gaia. We'll transfer that one, remember that one extra armor that we got, we'll transfer it to Zodia. He's the one that was going to equip it because he'll be on the front line and we don't want him to die. So there is armor. And now we're going to return one of the eggs. We only have one egg for this fight and get Senko. And I'm going to just heal because we're not very healed up. Nobody has Medea. Medea. Oh, you do. Cool. Now reorder the party inside the fire. There you go. So, first of all, reorder the party. Claw, Safia, Yuri, Senko. No, wait. Claw, Safia, Yuri, Senko. You defend, you use a Panacea on our guy, and you just use your attack. So you defend, you just heal, actually defend yourself, you heal, you use Aguilon. And that's what we'll be doing. That's one more. After that I gotta use another MP recovery item. Make sure, most importantly than all, that I don't accidentally defend the egg. That would be a disaster. Because we don't want the egg to hatch. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. To make this fight faster, I might actually see how well this works. Oof, Yuri dying is not ideal. Okay, cool. He survives. Okay, I'll split after leaving the cave. Or the city rather. And split. Okay, I don't have enough money to Trampa or MP, so I'll head into that one town that I passed here so I can recover. Pretty sure I passed this town already. Yeah, there it is. Hopefully this town has a healer. It does. And now we heal. Okay, so now we got a bunch of stuff to do. So, first of all, we got a Trampa. Head back to Shidon, so we can go into that one village we went right in the beginning of the game. Or the run. So we can get inside, like head inside, talk to Esau, he's there. There he is. Talk to him. Now, remember in the beginning of the run when I said, oh, this game is very different from Lost Bible 1 because it features boats. Well, now we'll trample to Turos. And we'll head, like, we get our own boat. Isn't that cool? And the music when you're on the boat is really good, even if you never get to hear it because you keep getting encounters. Alright, unfortunately I had to leave the boat. So we head into this town. Gotta come here. We pretty much only come here to buy these very good swords. Give them to Yuri. Where's Yuri? We'll need to buy 3 because we'll have a party. Actually, I didn't buy it there. Yeah, okay, there it is. We'll have a party of 3 members, and each will have one of those swords. So we'll live again. I'll have to buy the mana and runes later. Actually, I should heal. I just remember I gotta heal. So might as well buy the mana and runes now. Give them to Asal, who'll carry them. Dying in the next fight is actually somewhat likely, so that's why we're buying runes, which are revival items. Buy a couple of manas as well. Now we heal, because I think there's a cutscene. Okay, it wasn't now, there's a cutscene. Basically, these cutscenes that play sometimes after you heal are necessary to advance the plot, so we have to watch them. But I'm not always sure when they are supposed to play. So now we jump into Goku, head inside Goku. Head all the way down here, of course. We head into this one boat that we're supposed to take, but then this guy Ganzu comes along and says, "Oh, we need to go somewhere else. I'll join you." So he joins us. And now we have the entire party of dudes that we bought swords for. So we give one to Asao. Give the other to Ganzu. These are very strong characters, which you can see by how much EXP, not EXP, how much HP they have. Equip the sword. Equip the sword. Equip the sword. There you go. And now we leave the town. Take our little boat. Head into this place where Medea, which was Larsa's girlfriend, I think? She was related to Larsa, and you know, we found out that Larsa is a bad guy. So we're going to see if she's okay in this tiny little island here. We got an encounter right before the entrance, which is interesting. Okay, I actually gotta reorder my party because I gotta return Senku and get another egg. Always good to have some backup eggs. Talk to this guy. We gotta advance, so we gotta fight him. Reorder the party. Egg, Ganzu, Asao, Safia, Yuri, Auto. Oh, 777, that means good luck. So we won't die. Actually, I'm not taking my chances. Can't really do that. Safia's dead, that's fine. Alright. Keep heading inside the cave. So this one chest over here has a shield. It's a very good shield, so we'll be using it. Give it to Yuri, obviously. He's always the most vulnerable guy. Alright. Ready for more fights. Same strategy. We pretty much just auto for these and make sure nobody dies too much. Isao has the runes, so it's not very useful for him to die. This one's a lot easier. No, I can't resist. Auto. Alright. There you go. That was actually a good fight. So now we head over here. There's Medea. She doesn't look okay. Ganzu leaves. He teleports. We also teleport. And now we'll teleport to Magoku. Because we are after Ganzu. We need him. He's very strong, so we need him in the party. Get our little boat, as usual. Heading to this little island. Actually, let me get another egg. Didn't even need the egg. Alright, and now we gotta fight Ganzu, and in order to do that, I don't really have any panaceas, do I? Don't think so. No, I do not. So I'll be transferring all these items into Yuri, so he has like anything to defend himself with, or else he'll be very dead. I need to transfer this that I'm not using, and now I'll transfer from Safia to Yuri. Mana. Wait, not this. Mana. Actually, I think I could still transfer another, couldn't I? No. Will this be enough? That is the question. I gotta risk it. Gotta risk it. So in this fight, it's a one-on-one fight with Ganzu. Which is why you gotta be careful. I can kind of auto, but I have to un-auto very fast. And now, usually... Oh, I can actually diorama. Okay, never mind. I can diorama. Heals us up. That's pretty much it. We'll be autoing and then stopping auto to heal up. Okay, I think this is my last diorama. Yeah. We're out of MP, but he's also out of MP. I accidentally pressed auto again. There you go. Easy fight. One last point into speed. He becomes our friend, and we leave. And now we're going to Magoku, and we're going to that one fight that I mentioned that we gotta kind of save before. Yeah, that's because it's a dangerous fight. Oh, I don't have any MP. I'll just boat. It's right there. I can boat there. Right. Heal up before then, just to be safe. Okay, first fight. That's we are the party as per usual. Ganzo at the top because he's the strongest. And now we just saw it. Now, first save. So, this fight coming up, they're very strong, they hit very hard. They deal around 400 damage per, turn. So what we're trying to do is basically stun them permanently throughout the entire fight. But in order to do that, this one item needs to hit, and it didn't. So we'll reset, and we'll reset until it hits. So you see, this is more like Lost Bible 1, where there's a lot of resetting and hoping that things go well, and then things don't. That's a lot like Lost Bible 1. Okay, second try. Actually, Ganzo uses his armor. And here you just... Oh, it did, it hit. Okay, cool. Second try is good. Second try is pretty good. Okay, let's hope this works. Yeah. So they're stunned throughout the entire fight and can't do anything. Easy fight. We'll head aside, talk to Larsa, who does not want to talk to us. He defeated the king, like the evil little man he is. He'll leave. We'll also leave. Now we need to go. Oh, I missed the exit. We need to go heal, so that a cutscene plays. I'm pretty sure now is when one of the cutscenes needs to play. Heal. There it is. That's the first cutscene. Where he's like, "Oh Yuri, I'm waiting for you at the entrance of Makai, which is where the last boss fight is." And we're like, "Okay, we'll meet you there." Now we transfer to Goku. Boat. We're going to boat so we can get the lapis, and the lapis, this also happens in Lost Bible 1. You get the lapis so that then you can activate the arc, so you can fly around. Oh, I actually got a demon accidentally. That's fine. That happens. Alright, now we just head in, like, go through this entire little cave so we can get the lapis leave. That's the lapis. It's not a pencil. It's just a ball. Oh, Trumpa. Head to the boat. And make our way to the ark. No. This time we gotta go through in order to get to the ark. So hopefully, yeah, we can proceed. Good, good. If only we had a stoma in this game, that would be so comfortable because we keep getting encounters. And we can escape from them, but it's still kind of annoying. Yo Kensar, how's the run going? We're we're past 3/4 of the run. We're almost at the end. I'm pretty sure we only have like one fight before the last boss fight. So there's a lot of like talking to characters still. We have to go and get the arc now, which is this place over here. It's like a little dungeon. Then after that, it's the last boss fight. It's pretty much the end. Right? There you go. Put the lapis. And the arc is activated. So now we can fly. Ta-da! Heading to the town immediately. This is where every other character is lurking around. Esau obviously was with us, so he wasn't there. I think that's obvious. So we head here. Gotta talk to Esau first of all. Who's arguing with these people, as he does. He leaves, goes do his own thing. We head further inside, where Clow and Zodia are. We gotta talk to Clow. Now, we head to the weapon store, which is kind of destroyed. Like, what happened to this house? Sell all of these items that we no longer need, that are just taking up space. Like, this shield. Wait. And, this sword. And now we buy this very strong sword. That will equip on Yuri and make him very overpowered. Now we gotta heal because there's another cutscene that we gotta watch. So cutscene time. This is the last one. It's basically telling us where Larsa is waiting for us, which is right next to this town. And we gotta go there and defeat him. It's right here, like it's literally next to it. This is the entrance to Makai, which is the demon world. This is not the right way. I have a map in front of me. It's ridiculous. And now we fight Lars. So one-on-one fight again. He's using an attack that basically blocks us from using magic, so before we die, I'm going to just use an item instead. And there you go. He's not threatening at all. So he warps, he leaves, we grab this chest. Now I'm not sure if you can trump out of here. We cannot, so we gotta walk. So we walk. We walk out of here. Gotta go back to Blantica, which is that one town we've just been to. Talk to Clow again. We have our little arc waiting for us. And then after that we just need to get some last characters. Prepare for the last boss fight by getting a very strong magic spell. And then after that we just go and fight it. Okay, so if my memory is correct, now Claw and obviously Zodia will join us. So now we go to where's Yuri? We go to Magoku, where we need to go and get Ganzu, which is the last character. Alright, we have Ganzu. Get the arc. Now, because the world is round, fun fact, we can just head through here to the place we want to go to. And, where is it? I'm not finding it. At least we get to listen to this really good song. Maybe, you know what? I'll go through the way that I have a map that can show me where to go. I was hoping to use the feature round world, but unfortunately I couldn't. In Portuguese we call this dar a volta ao bilhar grande, which is exactly what I did, which is go the long way around something. I mean, it was right there. And now, every character has learned a spell that's extremely overpowered, and that will make the last boss fight very easy. Actually, I'll just warp there, it's kind of easier. That way I make sure that I don't get lost. Alright, these are the last preparations before the fight, which involve talking to this tree. There you go. This tree will give us the last item that we need. And now we head here. Sell all the items that we don't need, including the weapon that we just got, the one that's very strong. I think it's fine keeping this. And Sofia, you don't really have anything that I need, and you also don't have anything that I need to sell. So now we'll just need to buy a bunch of MP and health recovery items. Basically as many as we can, because that's pretty much all you need. So I'll buy 3 of each for all the other characters I'll be using. Where's guns? Yeah. So even though we have a ton of characters right now, most others aren't really, like, the only ones that are really useful are Ganzu and Zodia, and we will get rid of the others because we only want enough characters that allows us to also have the barrier of shields, the barrier of eggs that serve as shields, so that we basically don't get hit by the boss fight. So now we have everything. We just head to Makai. And I'm even going to turn up. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to turn up the music because like the last boss fight music is really good. I really like it. And there you go. Entrance to Makai is open. This is not the right way. So I might as well explain the strategy as I'm going to mute my mic for the last boss fight. So we'll get our free egg shield. Oof, this can be a bit hard to run away from. Okay. Alright, so first of all let me heal because alright, strategy then. Eggs will protect, will heal MP whenever necessary, and will heal HP whenever necessary, and that's pretty much it. There you go. Alright. GG's. Easy 5. There you go. That's it. That's all Bible 2. Now just watch the credits, which are around 4 minutes or something. So yeah. I'm going to go turn on my lights. I still have some time. I think I'll do SMT2 for like an hour or something. Thank you for the GG's. Another PB in the books? Yeah. Good day for Megami Tensei runs. Okay, I'm fine with waiting out the sub to Chaos. Cool. Actually gotta beware because I'm not entirely sure when time ends. I think it's when Yuri shows up in because now we are playing all the characters, right? This is Varsa, isn't it? It might not be actually, I'm not really reading. This is Ganzo, we fought him. This is another egg. The real MVPs of this run, the eggs. Fun game. Except for the grinding sections, but fun game. Egg. The egg. MVP. If you weren't for the eggs, this would be a completely different game. Time. That was a frame too late, but I'll retime it.